With conditional formatting, you set criteria for cells that change the appearance of the cell depending on whether or not the cell's value meets the criteria specified. For example, if you wanted to have a worksheet cell appear with a red fill color, but only if it contained a negative number, you could do that with conditional formatting. Conditional formatting can be applied to all cells, but it can also be especially helpful in formula cells as a way to visually indicate the cell's value, which may change when data entry occurs. You can make use of several of the preset conditional formats that are provided in Excel, or you can create your own rules and formatting to apply. To apply conditional formatting, first select the cells within the worksheet to which you wish to apply conditional formatting. Then click the Conditional Formatting button within the Styles button group on the Home tab in the ribbon. To apply one of the default formats, using the values from your cell selections as the upper and lower bounds, simply roll down to the conditional formatting style that you wish to use, shown in the second section of the drop-down menu that appears. From the side menu that appears, you can then choose which of the specific variations of the style you wish to apply. Just click the style that you want in order to apply it to the selection. You can also create your own custom rules and then decide what type of formatting to apply when a selected cell meets the criteria that you have specified. To do this, select one of the rule choices that are shown in the first section of the Conditional Formatting's drop-down menu. Either highlight cell rules or top-bottom rules. From the side menu, you then select the type of values that you want to highlight. This will open a dialog box where you enter the criteria, which, when met, will apply the formatting that you choose. When you're finished, click the OK button. Also note that you can create multiple rules for selected cells. However, if you wish to do this, then you may want to begin by selecting the cells to which you want to apply multiple rules first. Then you can click the Conditional Formatting button in the Styles button group on the Home tab in the ribbon. And from the drop-down menu that appears, you can then choose the Manage Rules command to open the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box. Assuming that you want to only view rules for the selected cells, then choose Current Selection from the Show Formatting Rules For drop-down. Otherwise, you can choose to view rules for the whole worksheet or even the entire workbook from this drop-down. Any rules for the selection made from this drop-down will then be listed in the Rules area below that. If there are no rules created yet, then this area will not show anything. To create a new rule for the selected area, click the New Rule button at the top of the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box. In the New Formatting Rule dialog box, select what type of rule to create by choosing a rule type from the types shown in the Select a Rule Type list. Then enter the evaluation criteria into the area at the bottom of this window. Then enter the associated formatting to apply when this value has been met. Once you've finished setting the formatting you want to use, click the OK button to return to the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box. If you want to add other rules to the selection, just repeat this process. New rules will be added to the list shown. Note that if you have multiple rules applied, they will be enforced in the order shown from top to bottom within this dialog box. Also note that for any rule, you can check the Stop If True checkbox at the right end of the rule to end the sequence of rule processing if the cell value meets the criteria specified by the selected rule. You can edit a rule that's been applied by selecting the rule to modify from this list, and then clicking the Edit Rule button at the top of the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box. This will reopen the rule within the Edit Formatting Rule window, where you can then change the criteria or formatting applied. To delete a rule from the listing shown in the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box, start by clicking on the rule that you want to remove, and then click the Delete Rule button at the top of the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box. Also note that you can alter the order in which the rules are enforced in this dialog box. To change the order of the rules, click on the rule whose order you wish to change, and then click either the Move Up or Move Down buttons to change the order in which the rule will be enforced. Remember that the rules are enforced from top to bottom within this list. Once you've finished creating your rules, you can then click the OK button to apply the conditional formatting rules to your selection and close the Conditional Formatting Rules Manager dialog box.